Firstly, this week I have to make a correction because last week I made myself into a bit of a laughingstock. If you recall, I said that Mars was in opposition, which it was on Friday. I also said that it would be easy to spot, which it was. But then I went on to say because it would be where the Sun was 12 hours ago, which was a complete pack of lies. What I should have said was it would be where the Sun was 12 hours earlier on July the 31st, in pretty well any year you want. Because unforgivably, I forgot that the Earth's axis is sloped towards the night sky during the autumn and winter months, which is why the planets always take a higher path across the sky during those winter months. Anyway, Mars is still there and very bright. It rises in the east-northeast about 5, where indeed the Sun will rise at the end of July, as I just painstakingly told you. By 10 PM it will be almost due south as Saturn rises in the east. And Mars is still retrograde against the stars, which means it appears to be moving east instead of west, which tells us, according to the laws of Toffee, that it's a bad time to be assertive. Here's Belinda to take you into the twilight zone and explain why.
It seems that when Mars is in its retrograde cycle, we are forced to reassess our current projects, our approach to getting what we want. Rather than directly asserting our desires, we tend towards introspection. While Mars is in direct motion, we are straightforward, assertive, and aggressive. With Mars in retrograde motion, Mars energy is essentially turned inward. It's internalized, intensified, personalized, and perhaps pressurized. We can be hesitant about taking action, second-guessing our instincts, or our natural impulses rather than acting upon them. The way we react to situations under normal conditions doesn't necessarily work for us now, or we don't exactly trust. And that's why you feel more like Norman Wisdom than Charles Bronson at the moment.
February has a couple of very nice high points this year. Venus is back for a start, and on the 16th there's a conjunction of Venus and Jupiter. Given a low southwestern horizon and a clear night, you'll have a chance to see a close conjunction of the two brightest planets at about 6 PM, just after sunset. Jupiter is moving towards the Sun, so getting lower in the sky, while Venus is moving away, and so getting higher. Their closest approach is on the 16th of February, when they are just 4 degrees above the horizon, with a very thin crescent moon hanging in the sky just above them. This should be a lovely sight, so let's hope that it's clear. On the 21st at 10 to 6 in the evening, the moon occults some of the stars in the Pleiades cluster. The first quarter moon will cover some of the very pretty arc of stars that extends down the left of the cluster. As the leading limb of the moon is in darkness, it will be nice to see the stars disappear from sight without an obvious cause. But more about that in 2 weeks. And as you all know, this is the International Year of Astronomy, and to celebrate, a team of British astronomers have made the largest lunar image in history and gained a place in the Guinness Book of Records. And I've had a look at it and it's fantastic. It works a little like Google Earth. I'll put a link on the blog, and Steve will put it up on Radio Scilly's Facebook page. And that was your Scilly Stars for the week ending on the 45th anniversary of the first United States combat troops being sent to South Vietnam. Life was so much simpler then.